What's up, guys? It's Troy. Hope you're doing fantastic. Today, I want to talk to you about raising your vibration, what that means, and also how to do it. But before we get going, make sure you guys hit that like button. That really helps spread the message, and subscribe if you haven't already. But let's look at this stuff called energy and vibration. And just to relate a little bit, you might be thinking, like, what the hell is this energy stuff? I remember experiencing the same thing. I remember thinking, like, if I can't see it, then I don't really believe it. I don't relate to it. But as time progressed, I learned some valuable things. And what it is essentially is I looked at life through this lens of like an energetic scale. And let me explain it to you a little bit. It's almost like when you're at a lower vibrational state. Just think of it like a radio station, right? Here where I'm at, if I tune into 97.3, that's a country station. If I change it to 102.9, it's like a hip hop station, right? Different frequencies pull in different signals or different messages. And so what I realized over time is that when I was hanging out in a lower vibrational state, essentially when I was carrying a lot of my trauma, a lot of heavy energy, a lot of anger, a lot of fear, a lot of resentment, right? The things and the people that I was pulling into my life were very similar. It was also people who were carrying a lot of energy, a lot of trauma, a lot of anger within them, right? So that was the vibration I was operating at. It was like a frequency. I literally remember like waking up at one night and grabbing a notebook and be like, damn, we're like radio frequency is attracting this energy in. And in that space, we carry a lot of control energy. Like we want to control our outcomes. We want to be something and go somewhere and do something different. And those are at times actually motivating. So I'm not saying to disregard those emotions, because anger, fear, all those types of things can actually be accelerators, but only for a moment in life. We have to learn to let those energies and those emotions go. There's a higher order, a higher vibration that we can move into, and those are actually the releasing and the letting go muscles. And so what that is surrendering to life, right? And as we surrender, we relax, we open up, we reconnect to our heart space, which is a real energetic space, right? We let go more and we move past those energies of like anger and hate and resentment. And as we let go of those, we move into forgiveness, acceptance, openness. You can even tell, like, as you hear those energies, right? They become like a state. You guys have probably heard of like the mental state we carry. Like you wake up in the morning, you're in a certain state, mental state and emotional state. And maybe you get an exciting phone call or an exciting email or something, and your state changes. But the goal is to start to do this naturally and authentically by yourself. And the only way that I believe we can do this is to go inside and feel those energies, feel these emotions, and start to release and let go. Heal those energies, start to learn to forgive, learn to see that everybody's always operating from their best place. Essentially, they really are. As harsh as that sounds at times, like how could people do this? It's because they're carrying so much trauma, so much negative energy, and they're lower down on that vibrational scale. But as we heal, as we send love to those areas, we start to move up that energetic scale as well. And that is what it feels like to raise your vibration. And then as you move up to the higher order of energies like love and, enlightenment, whatever, like, I don't know, that's enlightenment is like one of those, like, only a few people have reached that state probably, right? But we move up those higher energies of like love and letting go and release and, letting go of attachment, right? Surrendering. Then we start to attract those type of energies and those type of people into our lives. People who aren't as designed to control the outcomes and are much more giving and accepting and open to who we are. And we become that as well. We become an energetic match. And so I believe that by just working through the inner game, the inner stuff that we're carrying, we start to let go of these energies. We naturally start to climb up a higher order of vibrations. And your vibrational state is what will actually change your life. But the key is to not look for it outside of yourself, right? What do we do to change our state typically? Drugs, sex, alcohol, these things. And I'm not saying all these things in and of themselves are necessarily even bad. But we have to realize that, are we looking to climb the energetic scale, right? The emotion to escape using these things, or can we do it ourselves? And the more we can learn to go inward and do that, the more powerful the scale is that we climb. So remember, guys, I'm just here to help spread this message. I love you all so much. If you do me a favor, if you like stuff like this, share it to somebody who you might think benefit from it. Until next time, y'all.